I still want to see Rowan Atkins as Rocky.
Oh yeah, bring that one up, man. Bring that. He said something before we even started the podcast. Bring this one up. This is a good, interesting one.
No, well, it's not true.
It's not true.
No.
Oh,
You
man.
believe it?
Yeah.
He believed that Rowan Atkins, Mr. Bean, was originally cast to play Rocky Balboa.
Ryan is
that?
the most gullible man on the planet.
When is April Fool's Day again?
Real talk.
Welcome back to another episode of Real Talk After Dark, where we keep it real about life and film. How's everybody out there in the audience tonight? Everybody doing good?
Except for that guy right there.
Oh, you're not
He's
doing
not
too
doing
good.
so
You
good.
give him a hug, a virtual hug.
Smile a little bit, buddy. Come on.
Yes.
Smile. Come on. You can say, there you go.
Yeah, stay happy, stay
got
positive, stay in the
We got
mindset,
it. We
everybody.
got it.
Do all that fun stuff. And how's our lovely panel tonight?
What?
He
thought
says,
you guys
how's
a
our
panel."
lovely panel tonight?
Oh.
He must be talking about you because I'm not lovely.
Oh, I think you're pretty lovely. I think you're lovely. First off, I want to throw out a shout out, well, not really a shout out, but just a reminder out there, guys, that we got our crowdfunder rolling and rocking and rolling, guys. Check it out. All that good fun stuff. Okay. And let's get into it. What
Yes.
you got for us, Bill?
You've got it.
Tell us what
Oh.
the topic is.
Well, what you got?
I got whatever your topic is.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, ding.
I like cherries and cheesecake. That's a good topping. And if you have chocolate, like a chocolate something, that's a good topping too. I like toppings.
I like it.
Yeah. That's disgusting.
The anticipation is arising and building. So tonight, we're going to talk about roles that almost went or an actor was in the running for iconic roles that we all know and love. And it's kind of crazy to think about somebody else possibly being in that role. So to throw it out there, I'm going to throw one out there for Jason Bourne. We have Matt Damon playing that, obviously. I couldn't imagine anybody else being Jason Bourne. I love those movies. You like those movies? Have you seen those movies?
I've seen them. I'm
Seen 'em?
okay.
They're okay. What? I enjoy them.
They're not really my type of
No.
jam.
Nah, they're really cool. They're really fun. But Brad Pitt was in the talks for
Really?
Jason Bourne. And I don't know if Brad Pitt, I don't know.
You know, honestly, he's a surprising actor. I've seen him in so many different roles. Whenever I found out that he was going to play Lestat in Interview with a Vampire, I was like, what the fuck? I was like, all right, I guess. And I felt he did pretty good. And honestly, hats off to Tom Cruise too. I thought he played a pretty decent Lestat. I was surprised in his performance as well.
Yeah, it's just like back in the day, whenever we had Heath Ledger in the running for the Joker, and everybody was like, ugh, Heath Ledger, he just came off Brokeback Mountain, you know what I mean? Everybody's like, a gay Joker, and it's like, shut the fuck up, let the man perform. He's obviously...
And he ended up being the best Joker
Yeah.
ever.
He's literally like a case study for acting, man. Like I feel like they're going to be showing that movie and film study classes and all that stuff to just study his
I would
performance
have liked to have
alone.
seen him do more of the Joker. I wish he would have lived
Yes.
long enough to
There was
show us more.
He was supposed to have a role in the third one, but
yeah, it was going to still be focused on him. I don't know who else was going to come in, if it was still going to be Bane or not, but he was going to have a role. And then they were talking about even using some old footage, like unused footage of Heath Ledger as the Joker in The Dark Knight Rises, like with him in like in the jail cell or something, and you just hear him like laughing as everybody's breaking out, and he just, obviously out of respect stuff, he just felt it wasn't really right or appropriate, and he just didn't want to incorporate it at all because of he just wanted to leave it with
Which
the Dark
is
Knight.
surprising because nowadays they don't seem to care one bit or
Yeah.
other.
No.
They use AI like so freely now
Yeah. Well,
without permission from it. They just do it.
Well, you saw the first AI actor movie. They're bringing back Val Kilmer. Have you seen that trailer? Val Kilmer is coming up in a movie.
Yeah,
He's-
but his
he's
family's
complete-
behind it.
but he's
They're
completely-
all for it.
But it's just crazy to
They say he
think.
would have wanted it to.
Yeah, well, it's just crazy. I mean, he really wanted to be in this movie before he was, got sick and everything. But, it's just like the fact that like he didn't even film anything yet. Like he's just going to be all CGI, like all AI. It's just weird.
it is going to be
I showed her a trailer of it, and
It doesn't look like him.
it just doesn't feel right.
No.
And even the voices is really off. It's weird. I don't know if they're not done with it yet. They still probably got to tweak some things, but
That's one though that at least his family's behind it 100%, and they say that he wanted to do that. He wanted to use the technology, so
yeah.
he was behind it too before he died. He would have liked. They're saying he would have liked this, and
Yeah.
And
if the family's behind it, I'm fine with it. If they do something without the family's knowledge, like what they did with Robin Williams, with these commercials, that's just plain wrong.
Yeah.
You know,
and we all already know that if they're doing it with Val Kilmer, you already know Vin Diesel's going to be wanting to bring Paul Walker back. It's going to happen.
Well, I thought they were already trying to do that with their last movie.
Yeah, I mean, that's the idea, but we don't really know anything.
How do they bring him back though if the character is gone?
His character never officially died.
He never officially died.
He just left.
He basically retired to become a dad, lived the family life.
Yeah,
but it's just weird for the wife to come back in and be like, Brian stayed home. He set this out. Like, nah, he would got a babysitter and been up in there with his wife and his friends. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's just weird. Like, they should have just ended it at 7. It was a good ending, good goodbye, fitting for everyone. They should have just left.
Speaking of Fast and Furious, when is the second part of that first movie ever going to come out?
Bro, like 2028 or something.
I mean, I've been waiting. I mean, it's been how long so far?
It's been so long, man.
A few years already. And it's like, it ended on a big cliffhanger. I mean, I really wanted to see the end of this movie.
Well, they're pulling a Mission Impossible on us because they did Dead Reckoning Part 1, and then it's supposed to be Dead Reckoning Part 2, but instead they dropped the Part 2 and just called it Final Reckoning. And so with this one, it was Fast X Part 1, and they're dropping the Part 2, and it's going to be called something else. Like, I forget, they have a title for it. I forget what it is. I feel like it's silly. I forget.
As long as they complete the story that they started in the first one, I don't care what they call it.
Right.
Right.
No,
but if they have a completely different movie and they never have any finalization to the last movie they made,
because that was a big cliffhanger, man.
Yeah, it was.
I haven't seen it.
And then to make us wait probably nearly a decade.
Yeah,
it feels like it came out in 2020, and it's gonna be almost 2030 by the time.
Yeah.
I mean, I love the movie, and it's like I didn't want to end. So when it ended, it's like, well, I'm anxious to see the next one.
Yeah.
And look how long it's been. It's now I don't even remember what happened.
Well, you think for those parts they would film them back to back, so that way you can release them within a year of each other, like they do with most films, like Harry Potter. They did that within a year of each other. Most parts do that because they usually film back to back.
Wicked Part 1, Wicked Part 2.
They came out within a year of each other.
Yeah.
I'm really excited. They just wrapped Resurrection of the Christ. And that's actually coming out in March next year, and it's a 2-part. They're splitting it into 2s, but we only have to wait 40 days for Part 2.
Is Mel Gibson involved with this one? Is he?
Well,
okay.
The only thing is, unfortunately, is they've basically recasted everybody because it's been 20 years. So for everybody to look young again and not spend all that money on de-aging and stuff, they recasted everybody. So like we got a new Mary, a new Jesus, new prophet, all of his followers, everything. It's all like new actors and stuff. And then we just saw a picture of the guy because they just wrapped and he had the costume on and the wig and beard and everything, and it just I don't know, man. Jim Caviezel just did such a good job.
Yeah, he did.
And this guy's got some big roles. Like I'm really excited for the film, regardless. I'm really excited to see a trailer and all that stuff, but we'll see what happens. You know what I mean? I mean, but unfortunately, that's the route they went. They originally Mel Gibson and Jim Caviezel had been talking for months before this happened that they were both going in, and it was going to be because of the technology now they were going to de-age them. But I personally, I've said this many times and I stand by it. I don't even care if they brought Jim Caviezel back and it looked like he aged 20 years from Part 1 and it's only supposed to be 3 days, I wouldn't even care that it looked like he aged 20 years. I just want Jim Caviezel back because he was phenomenal. Yeah. And Emily Blunt. Moving on to Emily Blunt.
Are you going to let us get any in?
I didn't know if you had any.
I told you earlier I did.
Okay, well, let me throw this one out and then you got this. She was originally in runnings for Black Widow.
Oh, really?
Emily Blunt, yes. Emily Blunt was in the
That's
runnings for
interesting.
Black Widow. But I'm glad Scarlett got it. That's my girl.
I just watched Emily Blunt in that Devil Wears Prada 2, and she was just as good.
Yeah.
She's a great actress.
I'd never seen The Devil Wears Prada, so I watched it.
I have no interest.
I watched it. I never had any interest either. But then when it started getting such big, people talking about it, plus when I found out Anne Hathaway was in it, I thought, okay, I got to watch it for Anne Hathaway.
So you watched both the first one and went and saw the second one?
Yeah, what I did is I watched the first, I streamed it, I watched it, finally something I could actually find. It was only streaming on one place.
They might have been doing that because the movie was out and was like, let's get everybody to watch it.
So I seen that one night, and then the very next night, which was Thursday. So Wednesday night I watched it streaming. Thursday I went and saw it when it came out. and I really, really liked it. What amazed me is that none of these actors or actresses, including Tucci, what's his first name? The guy
Who's Stanley Tucci?
Stanley Tucci.
Yeah.
He was excellent too. But the whole cast, when the movie was made 20 years ago, and when you
Oh,
see
wow, I didn't
Devil Wears
realize.
Prada 2,
Oh my
I
god.
Yeah.
didn't
20
realize
years.
it's been that long.
so yeah, 20 years. So when it come up, they looked like they hadn't aged a day.
Wow.
said
I mean,
Meryl
all
Streep
of
still
them.
looks good.
Meryl
Oh, she's
Streep,
so beautiful.
Meryl Streep, Anne Hathaway,
Mhm.
Emily Blunt, Stanley Tucci. They all looked. It looked like they had just left this day and come back and start filming again. I mean, it was amazing how
Maybe I'll
much
have
they
to
looked
watch
the
it.
They're
same.
vampires. They're drinking
It's
blood.
it's funny.
They're drinking blood, bro.
It's really good.
Straight up.
Meryl Streep is so evil in this, but she does it in a realistic way that everybody's seen a boss like this. That they just want.
Yeah.
But it was because that's not my type of movie. It's normally not my type of movie.
Yeah.
And I thought, well, I got this AMC, pass where I can see all the movies. I don't want to just not see it,
Yeah.
and especially since everybody's talking about it. It's got a huge cast.
Yeah.
And Anne Hathaway, she sold it for me, so that's why I had to see it. But I really enjoyed it.
Sometimes those types of movies are really good. So like
true.
the Whale, for example,
Yeah.
I would never have watched it if it wasn't Brendan Fraser.
Yeah.
It's not up
Same
my
here.
alley. It's not something.
She's not much into that.
I'm not a big drama
Drama.
person. I'm
Yeah.
really not. I prefer to be in a fantasy world. I have enough of real life going on.
That's me.
I would
Yeah.
so much rather. Actually, before you even got here, I was in a book and Ryan snuck up on me, and I told him, I was like, I'm so into my book, I forgot where I was. I wasn't here anymore. So, but yeah. Maybe you'll have to check it out.
Yeah.
It's worth watching. It's one of those I did not think I was going to care for, and I ended up actually liking it enough to go see the second one. So,
yeah.
All right, what you got?
So Aragorn was almost Stuart Townsend, briefly possibly Nicolas Cage, and Vigo was actually the last minute, like literally the day they were going to be shooting. Oh, you got him on your list?
Yeah. Nick Cage is Aragorn. Got it.
You like that?
Yeah, it's there, baby.
I love Lord of the Rings. I've watched probably all there is to watch for behind the scenes for Lord of the Rings.
Could you imagine him doing the scene where he had to kick the rock and he's like, "Oh man, I'm Nicolas Cage."
See, and I feel like Nick would have been
Right?
a good Aragorn. I think he would have been good. I'm glad
just-
that we got Vigo.
I think he's a great satire actor.
He is. He's a better satire actor.
Nicolas Cage is more over the top,
Over the top satire,
overacting,
He
kinda, he just
Him and John did
He
great
just
though in
really-
Face Off.
I
because they
love him
studied-
though. I really am such a big Nick Cage fan.
Yeah.
Con Air is my favorite
That's
Nicolas
a good
Cage
one.
movie.
it's
That's a
funny
good
because
one.
I like some of his movies. I don't care for his style of acting because he's always overacting. Like when he was supposed to play Superman. I mean, and they
yeah.
showed him in the suit. It's like, you've got to be kidding me.
Right.
See,
This
it's-
guy's ego. You're like, I'm going to play Superman. Come on. I mean, that would have been the worst mistake ever.
Yeah.
I agree. He's definitely better in some roles. I have really loved him in everything. I am a biased Nick Cage. It's honestly just like Adam Sandler. I love all his shitty movies too.
And not all of them are shit.
No, not all of it. But
Not all of them
let's
are
be honest.
shitty.
My boy
No,
was
Mickey.
awful.
Oh yeah. And so wasn't Jack and Jill probably his worst.
Yeah,
I mean,
but
come on
I
now.
still liked them for their charm. So I
Yeah.
mean, I'm a Nick Cage fan through and through.
Well, Nick Cage and John Travolta did really great in Face Off because they were actually hanging out and studying each other's performance and how to. So like whenever they actually switched, you know what I mean? Like it felt like they were actually switched. You know what I mean?
Well, my favorite with Nicolas Cage, I guess, what was the one where they're on the
Willy's Wonderland.
Devil's Island with the James Bond, the guy that played the original James Bond. Why can I not think of this?
Huh?
They're on like Devil's Island, The Rock.
The Rock.
I think it's called The Rock.
with Sean Connery.
Sean Connery, yeah.
Hey!
Nicolas Cage and Sean Connery.
Yeah,
That's
The Rock.
it. The Rock.
The Rock. You ever seen Nick
That
Cage?
was excellent. That was my favorite Nicolas Cage movie.
Yo, dude, did you see Nick Cage in Willy's Wonderland?
In what?
Willy's Wonderland.
No.
Oh my.
We own every copy there is to
I got it on VHS, DVD, Blu-ray,
Of
4K,
The Rock?
and digital.
No, of Willy's
Oh,
Wonderland.
Willy's Wonderland.
got it
Yeah,
on
we
VH.
we literally own it on VHS.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's the best way to watch it, dude.
It's
Yeah,
it
you gotta
works.
sit. You gotta sit back there with.
Does
me.
he meet Alice?
No, bro. No, bro. You gotta watch it
Not
back there
that
with
kind
me.
of Wonderland.
You gotta watch it back there with me on my box TV. That's the best way to watch Willy's Wonderland, bro.
It was really good.
It was shot in 2021, but it looks like on VHS like it was like an 80s movie. It's so good. And Willy and should we tell him? Nick Cage doesn't say a single word.
He doesn't have a single line.
Probably his best movie.
It's good, dude.
It's really good because he gives it everything else.
Yeah.
He gives it everything else. He does not say a single word, but his
The
expressions.
strong silent type. His expressions nail it.
It's honestly such a great movie.
It is.
I
dude.
bet it was killing him through the whole movie. I gotta say something. I have got to say something.
He wanted to do the movie so bad he helped fund it.
Yeah, he actually was like he likes to shop for scripts, and he found that script, and he was like, I want to make.
And
this
he
movie.
loved it, and he loved it, and he's like, I'll fund it if you let me act in it.
Yeah, I want to be.
I want to be in the.
Well, he did finally get to see himself as Superman in the movie too. What was it? The
Oh yeah,
last
the CGI one. And he
Yeah.
didn't even know
The
until somebody
CGI,
brought it up.
yeah.
He's like, I didn't even shoot nothing.
They had all the different multiverses and stuff, and then
Yeah.
it shows him.
I'm looking
like,
forward to the
terrible.
Spider-Man Noir.
Oh, I am too.
Oh yeah, Nick Cage coming back as Spider-Man.
Yeah, I thought he did great.
It looks great.
Yeah.
It looks great.
I'm excited.
I'm super stoked. Super stoked. Did you know this one about your boy Tom Hiddleston?
Which one?
That he went.
Oh
for
yeah,
Thor.
he was supposed to go for Thor.
You know that?
Oh, really?
Yeah, he auditioned for Thor.
He said in an
Yeah,
interview that as soon as he saw Chris Hemsworth, he goes, "I'm not fucking getting this part."
Yeah. Like, look at that guy.
But they loved his performance so much that they casted him as Loki.
Wow.
one I
He's
got,
a perfect Loki. So
yeah, no, it all worked out in the end.
he's another one where I can't picture anybody else but him playing
yeah.
Loki.
No, I love roles like that. It worked out in the
Agreed.
end. It worked out. in
Did
the
you
end.
see the he silenced an entire auditorium dressed as Loki? Have you ever seen that video?
Oh,
No.
yeah. Well, because everybody wouldn't
Everybody
stop
was
cheering.
freaking out cheering, and he was like, I gotta say my line. So he went he went like this.
Yeah. Well, didn't he bring it up?
Yeah.
He goes,
And he went
And
like
everybody
this.
hushed.
Everyone immediately was silent.
I couldn't imagine how that felt. Like, holy crap.
He said it was the craziest feeling.
Wow.
Silence an entire room.
Mhm.
Wow.
One
I love
got-
me some Tom Hiddleston.
One I got to give a little, what do they call, honorable mention to Eric Stoltz, who was actually casted and shot some scenes as Marty McFly in Back to the Future. I don't know if you guys knew that.
No.
He actually shot some scenes as Marty McFly, but things weren't working out. Like he didn't have the energy. And there's actually some scene, you can find clips of it online.
Oh wow.
Of
That's
him actually
crazy.
doing it. And it just doesn't, like, after getting Michael J. Fox, it just, you watch it and you go back and watch it and you're just like, yeah, that definitely wasn't Marty. So they recast it. They fired him and recasted him. And they already shot footage with him, which is crazy. You know, they already shot footage with Doc. They shot footage at the diner. I mean, like, not that they shot like a whole lot, but I think they shot for like a week or two with him, and then they fired him, and then they brought in Michael J. Fox, and then he was actually filming Back to the Future in between. What was the show he was on?
Family was it Family
I
Ties?
think it was Family Ties, but he was filming that during the day and Back to the Future during the night. So he was like, he'd be sleeping just like on the way to set, like in the back of the car, and like that's
Damn. Could you
yeah.
imagine?
Yeah, dude, he was killing it, dude. Back and
Earning
forth.
his money.
Yeah, back and forth, man. But I had to give an honorable mention to him because Eric Stoltz actually did shoot some footage. He was actually casted as the character, but then fired. And I couldn't. That's wild. But honestly, it worked out because I think Michael J. was.
Oh
a great
my gosh.
Marty.
He's
you
iconic.
can't picture anybody.
No, no. That's why
No.
I'm like, if you see some of the footage with Eric Stoltz, this is weird.
Yeah.
But
It's not the
he
same.
didn't have the energy at all. So I get it.
That can kind of lead us into Shrek.
I was getting girl, get out of my head. I was gonna say up another honorable mention, Chris Farley.
Yeah,
He
there's some
was
there's a couple of scenes. If you look them
Yeah.
up, you can see Chris Farley as Shrek.
Yeah.
But he doesn't even look like Shrek.
Yeah. Well,
I
that was
don't
a
know.
different Shrek.
I don't know.
They had a different Shrek. It was he didn't even look like the Shrek we know.
Really?
It was a whole
Completely
different. It
different.
was more troll looking, I think.
It was more troll looking.
And Chris,
Really?
yeah, and Chris Farley. I mean, it was like he didn't really try. He didn't do a Mike
He didn't
Myers
mask.
impression. He just did Chris Farley. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's not animated. It's storyboarded, but it's still really interesting to like just hear him talking to Donkey. You know, and
That would be kind of. That would.
it's
be
it's
interesting.
interesting.
It's weird because
I
we
like
grew
Chris
up on
Farley.
Shrek.
I like Chris Farley. You know.
No, yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he was Shrek, but then he passed away while doing that. He still had some lines to film, and so that's whenever they brought in Mike Myers to bring that in. And
Now it's
do
kind
that,
of hard
so.
to picture him. Anybody else? Once you
Exactly,
get
yeah.
somebody that's so iconic in the role, it's hard to picture somebody else playing the role.
Exactly, yeah.
That's happened before. I mean, I think I told you recently. I just finished watching the entire series of the Waltons, and like in the 7th season, there's like 9 seasons, and like in the 7th season, the Richard Thomas that played John Boy went on to do other things, and they replaced him with a different actor.
Like same character or just a whole new
Same
character?
character.
Same character. Oh wow.
They replaced, and John Boy had been, he's the main focus of the entire series. I mean, the main focus. He's the one, the older John Boy, is narrating the series. So it's all really about John Boy and what happens to him and what he's writing about, Walton's Mountain. And then they bring in this other guy who doesn't look, doesn't sound, doesn't act anything at all like John Boy. And we're just supposed to accept that this is John Boy. And
Right.
you know, the other actors, you know, like nothing's happened. You know, oh yeah, this is John.
Well, I have no
and,
choice.
And it was, you know, that's when Walton's really started going downhill. Is when he left the show, because he was the heart of the show, and then to bring somebody else back to play that part. It's like, no, don't do that. They did that with one other character on the Waltons too. He was supposed to have died at Pearl Harbor.
Yeah.
It was Mary Ellen's husband died at Pearl Harbor. Then you find out later, oh, he didn't die. So she goes to meet him. It's a completely different actor. It's like, we know who the actor is. You know? I mean, we know these characters. That I don't understand why they did that.
That just gave me an idea for a future episode talking about actors replaced or recasted in TV series or movies. Boom.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know where because I've
This
got
is
I've
pretty
got
well
a few.
covering it,
Yeah,
yeah.
because I've got a few. Daryl
what?
from The Witcher was
girl.
Henry Cavill.
Yeah.
That's from
Yeah.
another series episode.
Okay, I'll save
When
them.
we're
I'll save
recasted.
them. I'll
We're
save them.
recasted, right? We don't
But
want
I agree.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, go on.
Anyway, continuing with Chris Farley, did you know that he was also casted in The Cable Guy before they ended up
Really?
recasting him? Before he didn't get to shoot anything, but he was originally going to be the
Oh
Cable
wait,
Guy.
no, I do know that because he was
originally be
getting
Cable
real
Guy.
bad at that point.
Yeah, and so they recasted him with Jim Carrey,
Yeah.
and he was kind of butthurt over it a little bit because he was like, because they offered Jim Carrey, but I mean he was a bigger
Like
star
twice
too.
as much.
Yeah, that he was going to be offered for the role.
Yeah.
That's kind of wrong.
That is kind of fucked up just
find that,
because
yeah.
he's a,
Yeah.
higher profile actor.
Yeah.
How do you get to be higher profile unless you get the roles in the first place?
Yeah.
If people know who he is, maybe this would have been the role that would have made him more high profile.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Well, if he just would have quit the partying too, man, it wasn't good for him.
yeah.
Wasn't good for him. And I think coming off of he had a high with Tommy Boy because it was so successful, and then they tried to like basically recreate that with Black Sheep. Like within the year span, they released that one, and it was kind of a low because it got bad reviews. So he was like went from one good movie, great reviews, people loved it, to like, oh, not so good. You know what I mean? So it was like boom. Wasn't
There was
good for
always
him.
a
That's
black
crazy
sheep
because
in
I
the
love
family.
both of those
Yeah.
movies.
Well, and then it
Yeah.
didn't help either that Beverly Hills Ninja's reviews were just getting bombed, man. They was getting trashed. You know, that didn't help
sucks.
either. I loved Beverly Hills Ninja, man. If he was still alive today and I could meet him, man, I would tell him, like, not only did, like, it's not just Tommy Boy, but, like, I love all your work when you was on SNL, stuff like that. But, like, Beverly Hills Ninja, man, that was my jam. I loved Beverly Hills Ninja. You did
Yeah,
so
you showed
good.
me that. I
You
had
did
never
so
seen it.
good in it. Freaking love it.
I know there's movies I can't think, like I've seen the behind the scenes where I say, oh, this person almost got cast, but then I forget about it because I only remember who actually played the part.
Right.
Right. Yeah.
Now, if I
exactly.
hear something, then I remember he was supposed to play it. But I cannot, for the life of me, just think of any big ones,
This is an interesting one. I didn't know this, but Tom Cruise apparently was rumored to play Noah in The Notebook, Ryan Gosling's role. And
Really?
Isn't that interesting?
That's crazy. I never would have watched it then.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, that's an interesting choice. I mean, I get high profile name, but damn, I was like, I don't think he was really fit for. I don't think he's the action type guy. I don't really see him as like putting him in a romance. I mean, he's had some romance in his movies, but like
I did like Night and Day.
Night and Day, yes, with Cameron Diaz, that was a great one.
But I'm very biased because Cameron Diaz is one of my biggest loves. I love her.
Did you know that Chadwick Boseman was originally in line or in rumored to play Drax? Like,
Really?
I guess he auditioned for Drax before he became Black Panther.
I think he makes a better Black Panther, and I
course.
couldn't see anybody else being Drax than
I know
Batista.
He says, "Why is Gamora?" I'll do one better. Why is Gamora?
He just brings something so much more to Drax, and I just don't see anybody else.
This is an interesting one. Gwyneth Paltrow revealed that she was originally cast as Rose before she dropped out for another movie in Titanic.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah, I don't think
Who was this?
Gwyneth Paltrow was going to be Rose instead of Kate Winslet.
No, they needed more of an unknown like Kate Winslet to pull that off.
Yeah.
I'm surprised they got away with Leonardo DiCaprio with it being a big name.
I love Kate Winslet. The Holiday is one of my favorite movies. It's got all my favorites in there. Eminem
was originally in talks to play Mad Max.
What?
Instead of Tom Hardy originally. Did you know that?
That's crazy. I'm glad they went with Tom Hardy. No offense, Eminem.
He'd be out there like, "Yo, Mad Max in the Fury Road. We're gonna."
Yeah, I
rap.
couldn't see it. No, you cannot. But
I can't.
good for trying.
I do have one.
What?
Okay, I like Star Trek, right?
Right.
Yeah, I already got it.
Right.
I'm just kidding.
Star Trek Voyager. Okay, Captain Janeway. The Janeway we ended up with which was so my mind's blank. That's why I have to.
Ding 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 ding
no.
ding ding.
Oh, stop it! I want to say it. Okay, Captain Janeway was originally supposed to be played by Genevieve Bujold. French actress.
I have no idea who she is.
Genevieve Bujold. And she was a big name actress, French actress. But when they brought her in, she was very flat. I mean, I've actually seen clips where they were actually starting to film with her, like where they were filming with her in pilot. She's terrible. And then they brought in the one that ended up playing Captain Janeway, which I was looking up. When I was looking up, okay, Captain Janeway, here she is. Kate Mulgrew. Kate Mulgrew, and I don't know if you could see this or not, but Kate Mulgrew ended up playing Captain Janeway.
Okay.
And man, I'm so glad she did, because when you watch this Genevieve Bujold, she was very, like, she was just like dead, like in her delivery, and she had no feeling. Like Captain Janeway was somebody who, she was in charge, but she also had the feminine qualities too, that she cared about her crew, and she was the best. That's one of my favorite series of Star Trek is Voyager, because of Kate Mulgrew as Captain Janeway. But when I saw this Genevieve Bujold, who originally was going to play her part, it's like, no way. And like when you see it, it's like,
Didn't we see that? Didn't your mom show us that with Buffy?
What?
Something similar to that, where just like Eric Stoltz as Marty, where somebody else was Cordelia or Buffy.
So the original movie was a different Buffy.
No,
and it was terrible.
I thought in the show
It was. Well, and it wasn't even what Joss Whedon wanted.
No, I mean in the show. Oh, maybe it was a different Willow.
No.
No, I thought I could have swore your
Nobody-
mom showed us like a behind the scenes thing.
Oh
on the-
yeah, no. Willow
like-
was
yeah.
originally somebody different.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like I thought,
Yeah.
similar to Buffy, but
In the pilot episode,
Yeah.
they had a different Willow, but she was hard to work with.
yeah,
So they
They never aired
recast
the
her.
pilot though with the different Willow.
No, they never aired it.
Because I've got the entire series. I don't
Yeah,
remember
no,
ever
they
seeing
they
it.
never they
BTS.
never aired it. It didn't go past like I think a few scenes before they recasted her.
Must have been pretty bad then.
Yeah, I think that she was really hard to work with.
It was automatic. It was hydromatic. It was. What would life be like with a box of chocolates?
Forrest Gump.
I tried to mix it up there. John Travolta, from Grease,
Yeah.
obviously. He was in original talks because he was a big name at that time to be Forrest Gump.
I can't imagine that at all.
No. I don't like Forrest
know
Gump.
she
I think
don't.
it's a terrible movie.
See, I love Forrest
I
Gump.
know.
Everybody
too.
else does. I'm the only person on the planet that thinks it's a shitty
not
movie.
real.
It's
a
fun.
movie.
It's funny that the
She acts
technology is way ahead of its
She
time.
acts like
It's-
Forrest Gump was real life or something.
No, I just
It was ahead
I
of
think
its time,
I just think
dude.
it's a bad movie. I think
Dude,
it's dumb. There's
they-
no point to it other than everybody abusing this mentally challenged
back in
person.
the
But
night-
he goes.
90s.
But he shows how intelligent he is.
He is.
And he's the one that gets ahead of everybody by
Yeah.
proving them wrong.
Yeah.
And it's him through history, changing different things in history,
Yeah.
including Elvis.
Yeah. He taught Elvis how to sing.
He taught Elvis how to sing.
And then how to dance, too.
meeting
He
the,
goes, "Show me
meeting the
that thing again."
president. And
Yeah.
like the scene where he's with the president, how and back then that technology was still a ways away. But there's so many different things through history, through the protests of the 60s.
Yeah.
I mean, they went through all of that. And it was so fun
It was
the way they
it was
did
so
it.
smart the way it
Yeah.
was shot.
It was very smart.
Man.
And
but-
normally, that's another one.
whatever.
It's not normally my type of movie,
but it was so good.
but it was so good.
Meh.
Because,
And the whole time he's telling his life story, he was like 2 blocks away from Jenny this whole time.
yeah.
And at the very end, like one girl's finally like, "Well, you have to take a bus. It's like 2," and he just gets up and goes, bro. And he's there.
She's
And,
my Jenny.
You're my Jenny.
I love my Jenny.
I love you, Jenny.
Oh, and when he found out, that he had a son, that just tore me up.
Yeah, because he was
She
all
was
like,
such a bitch.
he was all like,
Yeah.
"Who's the daddy?" And she's like, "Who you are, Forrest?" And he was like,
Yeah. I mean, the look on his face, just
Yeah.
the look on his face.
and then he's all like, "Is he like me?"
Just-
Because
yeah,
he was like,
yeah.
"Worried." And she was like, "No."
Yeah, it just tore me up.
Yeah.
And what's his name was really good too. Played
Lieutenant Dan.
Lieutenant Dan. Yeah. What's his name?
I'm terrible with names.
I am too. That's why I'm having so much trouble struggling with these names. But he was excellent, as Lieutenant Dan. And
He's a good actor.
yeah.
Honestly, my favorite role of his is whenever he played in the original Stand.
Oh yeah.
Such a good role. He
Yeah.
he was so good in that.
Yeah.
Life moves pretty fast, but I gotta stop and enjoy it every once in a while. I fucked that whole thing up.
That doesn't surprise
Ferris
me. What's
Bueller,
wrong?
everybody.
Oh.
Yeah.
Who was that
What
supposed
was
to
the
be?
quote? What was the quote? That was Ferris
don't know.
Bueller. Remember? And he's
I
laying back in
know,
his,
but
his
who was
bed.
originally who was originally cast?
Oh, your boy, Johnny Depp.
Really?
He was going to
Really?
be Ferris Bueller.
That's crazy.
Kind of see
I could see
that.
it. I could see it.
He's too hunk to be first.
Usually, when they have somebody else in mind, usually it's that you can't see anybody but the person who played it.
Yeah.
But that one I could actually see
What-
working.
What's the quote from the movie though, man? Because I jacked it all up.
I don't know.
It's been so long. It's been
He
so
said
long
something.
since I've
Remember, he
seen
said
it.
something about like life moves pretty fast. If you don't stop,
I
and
know it is.
look
Life
around
is
every now
like
and
a
again,
box of chocolates.
you miss it or you enjoy it, something like that. What's next, guys?
Here, let me pick the next one.
Man, I got some goodies.
Oh yeah, I did
Oh,
see
boy.
this one.
Here we go.
Will Smith was almost Neo in The Matrix.
Really?
Yeah, isn't
I think
that
I did
crazy?
hear that. Yeah. I can't picture that
could not
either.
picture that. No.
He turned it down for Wild Wild West.
Honestly, good move. Good move because Wild Wild West was good.
No, it wasn't.
I don't think it did well.
No,
No,
it
and I don't
wasn't.
think it did well.
Wild Wild West was a piece of garbage.
Yep.
I liked it. I thought it was fun.
Did you watch the original Wild Wild
No.
West? That's why you liked it. Because I've got the entire Wild Wild West. He was not the character. The whole movie, was not it ticked me off because it was not Wild Wild West. Okay, it was horrible. It was just bad.
The only thing I liked from it was the big mechanical spider.
That was crazy.
That
It
was
was as bad as, and don't get me wrong, if they would have called this movie something else, I would have liked it. But the Lone Ranger movie with Johnny Depp,
Yeah, and they did that too.
I did not see that one.
They whitewashed him.
yeah. I mean, okay, there's Johnny Depp with his makeup on again, playing a Native American. And the whole movie, it should have been called the Johnny Depp Show because it was not the Lone Ranger.
But I mean, at the same time, they're actors. They should be able to play anything and everything. I mean, look at Robert Downey Jr. He put on blackface for Tropic Thunder and he tore it up.
And if he did it nowadays, he'd be in trouble.
And he won an Academy Award for that performance.
But times have changed. So the people that did that then, if they try to do that now, there's going to be all kinds of backlash.
I know that
it wouldn't fly today.
It would not fly today.
There was stuff starting to come up about it recently where people like the millennials or whatever were starting to be like, oh my God. I was wanting to bring up one more Will Smith thing real quick. What else was Will Smith?
Will Smith did Django.
Oh yeah, he also turned down to Django. And that went to Jamie Foxx. The D is silent. Remember that?
I don't think I saw that.
Django. You never seen Django Unchained? Oh my!
I don't think so.
Quentin Tarantino, bro. Come on now.
Oh no, I haven't seen that one.
Oh my gosh.
I haven't seen all of his movies.
Sarah Connor.
Robin Williams could have been as Jack Torrance.
I am so glad that did not happen.
I am too.
I am so glad.
I did not like the movie for one. Because
I know, let's not get into this Shining talk.
We've talked about this before, but that movie
multiple times. Last episode, I think, perhaps with Rotten Tomato scores. Dang it! Come on now.
I could kind of see him as the Riddler.
I was gonna say he was originally
he
going to be the
been
Riddler.
Really good as Riddler.
He would have been good as Riddler.
He would have been really good as Riddler.
But the Riddler we got, I thought he was good too.
Yeah, no, who we got was still good.
Yeah.
But I really think that Robin Williams could have brought something to it.
Yeah.
That would have been phenomenal.
Well, they both would have brought their own distinct brand of comedy to that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know.
Both were good choices.
Right.
Well, going back to Leo DiCaprio and Brad Pitt were originally runners up for Brokeback Mountain. Did you know that?
Mm-hmm. Leo turned it down because he didn't want to be perceived as gay.
Yeah, whatever. Well, look at
who was that?
Leonardo DiCaprio.
Yeah, he didn't want to do a gay role. But look at our fearless boy Heath Ledger and Jake Gyllenhaal. Great talents, and they both just killed it. They were both definitely meant for those roles.
Jake Gyllenhaal has some range.
It's literally one of my favorite love stories. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Just saying. Love story movies, anyway. I thought it was good. Have you seen Brokeback Mountain?
No, I didn't. I have no interest in seeing it at all.
It's not one that I would normally be interested in either. I thought it was good.
See, I'm not. Yeah, I was the same as you. I was originally never wanted anything to do with it, but after he's passing, I wanted to pay tribute and honor him and watch movies that I hadn't seen of his, especially Brokeback Mountain, and I ended up loving it. I thought it was great. Great storytelling, great score, great editing, cinematography. Everything was fantastic about it. I thought it was really great. There's literally only like one lovemaking scene, and it's fast. And they don't even you don't even see the insertion, nothing. Like, you see they start making out, and they're in a tent when it happens. Otherwise, it's just, what do you call that? Just
drama.
No, like any other time you see them together, laying together with shirts off. Yeah, it's just suggested to happen. Like, you never really, it never really goes deep down into it like that, man. But it's not really about, it's more about, there's just more, I don't know, there's more to it than just gay love, you know what I mean? There's a lot more to it. There's a lot of complexities. And
that's just not my kind of.
Yeah, well, not only that, but
that's fair.
But they both even end up marrying a woman because they want to. This takes place back in a time when that stuff was really frowned upon. So they obviously it was like a cover in a sense. So like they would sneak off and have their romantic thing because they fell in love on Brokeback Mountain. So they'd go and stay away at Brokeback Mountain. And so it was fantastic. I loved it, but I couldn't imagine either one of them doing it. It would have been awkward and weird. But
whose energy drink is that over there?
That's a Sonic one, bro. That's from back in the day.
Where did that come from?
Back in the day, bro. I can't remember. Remember I said I was going to save that for Dutch a long time ago.
I thought she was your wife.
Did you know my boy Arnold Schwarzenegger was originally in line before he became the governor to be and star in I Am Legend?
Really?
Yeah, and I would have loved it.
That would have been pretty interesting.
Oh,
I could have seen that. That
I think Will Smith did well. I liked it a lot.
But yeah,
But it would have been interesting with Arnold.
Yeah, he was originally, before became governor, they were originally talking about doing that movie well before they actually did it, because I think that was like what, in 2011 or 12 or something like that, or even sooner, maybe 8 or 9.
Yeah,
No,
it was
no.
sooner than that because I'm
It
pretty
had-
sure I was in high school.
It had
still.
to be 8 because I was in college. I saw that movie.
Well, I graduated
IMAX
in 08. You graduated in
I
07.
forget. I saw that movie in
'Cause
IMAX.
you're older than me.
I saw that movie.
I graduated in 06. So.
Nice. I saw that movie in IMAX mainly
No,
because
not 1806.
mainly because they were showing the prologue for The Dark Knight in front of it. I really wanted to see I Am Legend, but the main reason I saw it in IMAX is because it was like the first you got to see. I don't know, 2007. 2007. I had just graduated high school, and so I was going into I was in college in Chicago, and I went to go see that just for The Dark Knight. So we got to see it well before it came out that summer in 2008. That was so cool to see. Got me so pumped for the movie. But yeah, my boy Arnold was almost an I Am Legend. Could you imagine? Come here, vampires! Or what about the scene remember when Will Smith's talking to the mannequin? He's like, "What are you doing out here, Frank? No! You know what I mean? Could you imagine? That'd have been fun. Oh, that would have been fun.
That would have been funny.
Sean Connery was almost Gandalf the Grey.
Yep, but he didn't understand the script.
Ooh.
He didn't understand the script.
He said, "No, I don't want to do this."
It didn't make any sense to him. It wasn't his genre. He's like, I'm going to pass it up for somebody who would like the genre.
And
He
who ended up
would've
killing
been-
it?
But
good,
he was
though.
And who ended up killing it?
huh?
And who ended up killing it?
Christopher Lee, of course.
Yeah, buddy.
But
That's not Gandalf, not.
I'm sorry. My brain was in Saruman. He and
Yeah, I was gonna say, girl.
I'm trying. Well, because I'm
Magneto.
trying to get something out. Shush it. Shush it. Sean Connery was kind of damaged after Extraordinary Gentleman because it bombed, and he didn't understand that script either. But he was like, "I'm gonna go for it," and it almost tanked his career. So whenever Gandalf came across his plate, he was like, "Nah."
I actually kind of liked Extraordinary Gentleman.
I loved it. It was right up my alley.
I really liked it, so I don't know why it did bad.
I
It
wasn't
did
a big
terribly.
fan, but I'd have to rewatch it again.
And I
Oh, I
would still,
loved
I
it.
still think he would have done good as Gandalf too. Although
How do
He
you feel?
could have been good, but
Yeah.
I'm glad with
You
Ian.
shall not pass. Could you imagine that?
And did you know that that's not actually the line?
But could you imagine him doing that? You shall not pass. Yeah, I'm James Bond.
you look like the Grinch saying that.
He does kind of look like
They look like the Grinch.
I must stop Christmas from coming.
See, it's the Grinch.
That's what he does. That's what he does, baby. You know who almost played the Grinch?
No,
You.
me.
Yeah. Remember when you was running up for it?
Yeah.
Did you know Al Pacino was almost Han Solo?
What?
Oh. Yeah.
Wow. I
Yeah.
couldn't see anybody but Harrison Ford.
I think they did great
You
with
said-
the original Star Wars with casting virtually unknowns.
Yes.
That's
They did
what,
well.
That's what made it.
He
you
would
know.
have showed up and been like, "Say hello to my little friend."
My mom's got the biggest crush on Harrison Ford. So I grew up on Harrison Ford.
Speaking of Harrison Ford, did you know he almost played your boy in Jurassic Park, Alan Grant?
Ooh.
Yeah, that would have been pretty good. Huh?
That would have been pretty good.
That would've
Yeah.
been
I had to bring that one up because.
Although I am partial to my Alan Grant because I do love him. I had a massive crush on him growing up.
Yeah. Jeff Goldblum.
Oh, I love Jeff Goldblum too. Oh,
Goldblum.
whenever he's laying on that table and his
Oh,
shirt's all
boy.
open, I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
this is a good movie.
Every girl.
That's why I changed the channel.
Every girl fantasizes and gets soaking wet, dripping in their panties all over that. I get it. Going from Harrison Ford, who was going to play Alan Grant, going to a character that Harrison Ford did play, Indiana Jones, was originally going to go to Tom Selleck. Tom Selleck.
Who's that?
I
Like
can,
he was the
I can
mustache
see
man.
Magnum PI.
Magnum
Tom Selleck, Magnum PI had the mustache. Tom Selleck. I could possibly see him playing that role, but not as well as Harrison Ford. Because right now Harrison Ford is. You can't think of anybody else in the role but Harrison Ford.
Yeah, Harrison
right?
Ford killed it. I couldn't
yeah.
see him. I can't see Tom Selleck.
Trying to picture Tom Selleck in it is kind of
Weird.
a stretch. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not to say now if the movies would have been filmed with Tom Selleck, then we'd
Who
probably
knows?
we would
Yeah.
be sitting here saying, "Well, I can't see anybody else but Tom Selleck."
Yeah.
I mean, it depends on if the actor that makes that role theirs,
Yeah.
they own that role,
Yeah.
and turn it into something that everybody wants to see. At that point, nobody can actually picture anybody else in that role. So,
Yeah.
had Tom Selleck gotten the role, we'd be sitting here singing a different story,
Right.
Yeah, for sure.
You know.
For sure.
But I am glad for the Harrison Ford.
You know, want to know a fun story with Arnold and Stallone, since they kind of had like a little back and forth, little fun rivalry back in the day. There was a time.
It was a friendship rivalry
Yeah.
for sure.
I
You're
forget.
talking about.
Arnold Schwarzenegger and Sylvester Stallone.
Oh yeah, they made that really clear, really funny. And what was that movie where there's suspended animation, and they wake up in the future? Sandra Bullock's in it, and they release a criminal, and so they bring back Sylvester Stallone to go after this guy.
What is
And Sandra Bullock's in it, and everybody, their big thing is like musical, like commercials and stuff. They
The
play.
I have
Demolition
no
Man?
idea.
And they said something about President Schwarzenegger, and on the radio they said something about President
yeah.
Schwarzenegger, and so Stallone said, "You got to be kidding me!" Or,
Yeah.
so they
Or-
kind of make fun of it
Yeah,
in that
that's
movie.
interesting.
Or kind of like in Twins, whenever Arnold's walking by that big poster for Rambo, and he's like measuring his arm to his, and he's just like, You're like,
Yeah.
I love that moment. But a fun little thing between them. I forget what movie it was. It was a movie Arnold really didn't want to do because he did not like the script, but he wanted to tell his agent to put it out there to Stallone's agent that Arnold was interested in it and that they were going to offer him so or whatever, and that he was going to do it or whatever. So it was kind of like he was teasing him, and he actually like got Stallone to, because he was wanting to be like, no, I want to beat out Arnold in this role. And so so Stallone ended up getting it because Arnold didn't even want it in the first place, but he did it just to trick Stallone. It was funny. I forget what movie it was, but I think it was a movie that wasn't very good that bombed. Yeah.
I know what the name of the movie was now.
What was it?
Demolition Man.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Did you say Demolition Man?
Yeah, did you?
He did.
Let's
say
roll
Demolition-
this back. I want to see the instant replay.
I said Demolition Man. You just kept on talking.
Demolition Man,
That's
yeah.
okay.
Wesley Snipes was the criminal that they brought back.
I love me some Wesley Snipes.
Wesley Snipes. I love the movie. I love all the jokes about the commercials, the little jingles that they were.
Oh, yeah.
I've never seen it, so I'll have to check it out.
You'd love it. I mean, Sandra Bullock, I love her in it. But they come across, they'll play these little commercial jingles like we have now, and that's their big thing. Everybody gets all excited about these musical jingles.
Kind of like in RoboCop, those fun little commercials they do.
Yeah. But they had that thing where
mustache
Sylvester Stallone's talking about President Schwarzenegger. He said, "You got to be kidding me," because he's been in suspended animation, cryogenics, all these years. So we mixed up all this as past. So it's funny.
Matt Damon was almost Harvey Dent in The Dark Knight.
Really?
I enjoy Aaron Eckhart. He did fantastic.
I was going to say, I can't see him as
Yeah.
Harvey Dent at all.
Yeah. Matt Damon. Matt Damon. Team America, anybody?
I'm sure he could probably do it. I just can't
Yeah.
picture it.
He's a great actor. Come on,
He
man.
is a good actor, and he's got some decent range.
You know your boy Ian McKellen almost played Dumbledore.
Yes, I did know that.
I was surprised she didn't bring that one up. Dumbledore, bro.
Yeah, but
How'd you
I
felt?
can't remember the reason he passed it up.
Because he said, "You shall not pass." That's why he passed it up.
No, I just don't remember
Right.
what it was.
I still want to see Rowan Atkins as Rocky.
Oh yeah, bring that one up, man. Bring that. He said something before we even started the podcast. Bring this one up. This is a good, interesting one.
Well, that's not true.
It's not true. Oh,
You believe
man.
that?
Yeah.
He believed that Rowan Atkins, Mr. Bean, was originally cast to play Rocky Balboa.
Ryan
believe
is
that?
the
Bro.
most gullible man on the planet.
You believed it?
Well, for a second, I was confused because I was like, I don't think Rowan Atkinson was old enough to even have portrayed Rocky.
Me and my mom convinced him that Dawn had been there the
Yeah.
entire time.
In Buffy? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, we've talked about that before
Convinced
too.
him.
Yeah, blah blah blah. Yeah,
He
yeah,
is
yeah.
gullible.
Wow, I'm gonna have to start thinking of some things. Especially, let's see, when is April Fool's Day again?
Shush it. Shush it. I actually didn't have much of a list today, so that's it, folks.
Well, hold on, let me
I'm just
pull it.
kidding. I do have one more on the list, and it's actually 3 actors that went for one role, and it was Spider-Man. Spider-Man does whatever Spider can.
I know somebody who said he was going to be cast as.
Ah.
I won't bring that up right
Yeah,
now.
we
but-
won't say his name. It's a little insider
Yeah.
between me, Bill and I and a few others.
Yeah.
Basically, he told like the whole world.
Yeah.
He was the next Spider-Man before Tom Holland.
Yeah.
That didn't go so well.
John Lithgow was almost the Joker instead of Jack Nicholson.
I almost had that written down, but I was like, I didn't know if you guys
John
would care.
Lithgow.
Hey, John Lithgow, bro, from Harry and
I
Henderson's.
can't. Oh no, I know John Lithgow.
Yeah.
I just can't picture
I
him as.
can't picture him as that. Although he did do really well as the Trinity Killer.
Yes.
Yeah.
And Dexter,
He
bro.
did do really well.
But Jack Nicholson had that Joker kind of
Yes.
attitude. You know,
he was a
he
decent
was
Joker.
a perfect
Yeah,
Joker
just
because he was you know, if you're looking at fun type of Jokers, kind of like a la original Batman, kind of, you know, like with the laugh and the craziness, then you got Jack Nicholson. If you're looking for a good, dark, serious Joker, then it's Heath Ledger. So those are the two
Boom.
standouts. you
Yeah.
know,
Boom.
for different reasons, different styles of Jokers, you
Yeah.
know.
You guys want to know who was originally up for do-do-do-do-do-do? Spider-Man. Spider-Man does whatever Spider can.
Who?
Well, James Franco originally auditioned before he was given the role of Harry Osborn.
Really?
Yeah.
I think that was a good move.
Yeah,
Franco-
I think he's better as Harry.
For sure. Yeah, he didn't really want to be. Yeah, that's what he went for, but that's what he got. Leo DiCaprio's back on the list. He was actually in the runnings. Actually, before Sam Raimi's Spider-Man, James Cameron and Leo were originally attached. You know that? James Cameron to direct Spider-Man with Leo DiCaprio. But he took Titanic instead.
Honestly, it was a good move for his career.
Yeah, it was.
Molly Ringwald was almost Vivian Ward in Pretty Women.
Mm-hmm. You guys want to know who else was up for the running? My boy Jake Gyllenhaal. Did you ever seen him as Spider-Man?
No.
I
He
like
played
that
a
one.
much better Mysterio.
Tobey Maguire is the best Spider-Man.
I like
Agreed.
Tobey Maguire. Well, probably because he was the first. too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, whenever
The
he
first was always the most memorable.
yeah, well, when he
But
returned,
I like the one. Who's
Andrew?
playing him now?
Ooh, Tom Holland. He's
Tom.
good,
I
too.
love Tom
I
Holland.
do love
too.
me some
Are you
Tom
excited?
Holland.
Are you excited for Brand New Day?
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it.
Me too, man.
Henry Winkler was almost Danny Zuko in Grease.
Dude,
Could you imagine Fonzie?
Hey.
Grease?
No.
I couldn't
I love
either.
Fonzie. I love Henry Winkler to death.
Yeah.
And I
But
loved
Fonzie
him
was
in the
his
new
role.
movie Normal that just came out. I
Well,
love
yeah.
Henry Winkler, but I cannot picture him.
So is Normal like a Nobody 3 then? Because wasn't Henry Winkler in the Nobody movies?
I
Or
don't
no,
know.
that was Christopher Lloyd, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Man.
yeah. Normal was really good. A lot of people compare it to the Nobody movies because it's the same guy that made the movies, but to me it was completely different. I mean, a lot more characters and stuff in Normal.
Are you sure about
Yeah,
that?
yeah, I love Normal.
I haven't seen it yet, man.
It's really really good.
I'm nervous. I don't know if
It's
gonna
not your normal kind of movie.
Oh, that was a good one. I ain't got nothing else on my
Matthew
list.
McConaughey was almost Jack Dawson.
Yeah.
Did you say that?
No. I
Yeah.
meant to write that on the list because I was going to go from Leo DiCaprio to Matthew McConaughey. All right.
I'm the only person on the planet that does not care for him.
Who?
Why?
Matthew McConaughey.
You
I don't think he's a very good actor.
You don't like it when he's riding in his
I know the name. I know I've seen him stuff, but I don't think he's been in anything really super big that I could actually.
He's
remember.
been in a lot of big
So-
things. He was How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days.
But he's not like a central character, like
No.
Indiana Jones or
No, nothing
he's
like
not
that.
like an iconic role that you can actually remember.
An iconic role yet, I wouldn't say. But no, he was the one that would be driving in
His-
the Lincoln. Remember
His
the
tuna
Lincoln
salad
commercials?
recipe is more iconic than he is.
Remember the Lincoln commercials? He'd be
No.
driving in his Lincoln, talking about how comfortable, smooth his Lincoln is. He's probably more known for his
For his
books.
voice, yeah,
And his voice.
because he reads
does
like
have some
bedtime
books.
stories and
Yeah,
shit too.
Matthew McConaughey. What do you think of my Matthew McConaughey?
Believe it or
It's
not, I
pretty
can
good.
actually
All right,
picture the
all
guy
right.
with.
Hey.
Believe it or not, I can actually picture the guy with that horrible impersonation you just did.
No, it's pretty good. all right. Here's Kevin Hart. You gotta learn today. Remember that one? You gotta learn today. That's Kevin Hart.
I don't even know what you said.
I think that was in one of his first specials, wasn't it?
Yeah, he said, you gotta learn to say it with your chest. That's Kevin Hart.
Yep,
Say it with your chest.
he's funny.
And then here's The Rock.
It's because rocks don't talk.
Well, I just did the eyebrow because that's what he's known for.
Can you smell what the Rock is cooking?
No, that wasn't very good.
Well, I
Let's try.
wasn't trying to do an impersonation.
Why don't you try to be Harry Potter or something?
Oh my god, I hate his English accent. Makes me cringe every single time, and he'll do it just to annoy me.
That's right, Potter. Potter. It's pretty good. Potter. If I keep practicing, I'll get better. Potter. Potter.
You're only
You
getting
see,
worse.
You see, after this podcast, I get to leave. You have to stay here with him.
I do.
Harry Potter.
I am not appreciated enough for the bullshit that I put up with in a day.
I'm getting that appreciation right now.
Potter, welcome to Real Talk After Dark, mates.
This is all the time.
Welcome to the Talks After the Darks.
I am
Real
so
mates.
sorry.
Because if it's not the English accent, it's Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Hey, welcome to Real Talk After Dark. I'm your special guest, Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Every now and again, he'll do my favorite.
Which one is that?
You know which one's my favorite.
Nikki? I did it earlier on the podcast, and you didn't say anything.
It's my favorite. I love Little Nicky.
And I'm saying Little Nicky. Come on now.
Yeah. That's little Nicky.
He says, what's my favorite part? Whenever he says, how'd you do that? He goes, sorry, Cassius. Must have been the super devil juice Dad gave me. He said, super devil juice? Give me some of that.
Give me some of that.
Remember that? And he's sucked him in. You've never seen Little Nicky, have you?
Yeah, I've seen Little Nicky. Yeah. Little Devil.
Yeah.
Adam Sandler.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Comes
fun.
up, you know.
You got boobs on my head?
Yeah.
I got boobs on my head.
Ooh, that's been Real
You are
Talk
goofy.
After Dark. I think we're going to call it here. I ain't got nothing else on my list
Yeah,
unless you
I'm
guys
done.
got
I can't
anything.
think of anything.
Have you guys got anything else you want to say to the peoples out there besides to check out not only just the Real Talk After Dark on Rumbles, YouTube, and Spotify, but also the Kill Room podcast and the RBG Studios vlogs, and don't forget all that fun stuff. And Director's Cut's coming out soon. Don't forget to check out the crowdfunder. Please donate if you can. If you cannot, please share. Sharing is caring, and sharing is free.
And if you have any
Everybody likes free.
questions for us,
Yeah.
leave it in the comments because we're looking forward to maybe answering some questions if you got any questions.
Yeah, I like to.
Or comments,
Yeah, I like to get involved and interact with the audience, guys. So let us know.
If you want to talk about his impersonations,
Especially about how annoying I am, let me know below. Just don't dislike it.
but just don't encourage him.
Don't encourage me.
Please don't.
Somebody on there will be like, oh, Ryan was so funny. And I'm like, thank you very much.
Yeah, I'll find you.
I like that.
She will.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
You're supposed to hit the button for the music.
Maybe I'll go to Britain for a year and I'll come back and really surprise you.
You definitely. You don't.
Would you like a cup of tea, mate? Would you like a cup of tea, mate?
Eat some fish.
Alrighty then. Good
She's
night.
grabbing a weapon.
Yo, that ain't a cell phone, that's my dad. What? Yo, I throw it on the phone, throw it on the ground and say what's up. Real talk. Hey guys, did you know that people got casted and recasted in movies? It's crazy. You ain't got nothing else funny to say?
There was so